Minasan konnichiwa, Mr. Handsome Inoue Jo desu. Welcome to the best Japanese lesson in the galaxy.
Thank you also very much.
Today I'm gonna teach you guys what to call yourself. How do you say I? How do you say me in Japanese? First of all, let me tell you that to be technical, there are more than 50 ways to actually say me or I in Japanese. But don't you worry, don't panic, fellas. We only use about 3 of them today, in this modern age. I'm sure that some people are gonna start commenting on this page. Well, let me tell you all the 60-something ways to say I or me in Japanese, cause I'm so cool. No, you're not. You're not cool. Don't do it here. Do it somewhere else. I'm the cool one here. I am the I'm just gonna teach you the 3 common ways to say I or me in Japanese. And that's all you need for now. So let's start out with guys. Penis! Penis! On a pot of penis! The first one is very formal. Watashi. Watashi. This one you'll probably learn in textbooks, but you almost never use this with your friends, so let's skip this one. Next one is ore. I'm sure many of you know this from watching anime, reading manga. Orera! Mario! This is very casual. I wouldn't use this if I'm talking with elderly people. It could possibly make you look like a dumbass, lacking education even. Even when using this word around my friends, depending on which friend I'm talking to, I would or wouldn't use the word ore. If used correctly, ore can sound cool or make you sound like a dumbass. I can't quite translate the word ore in English, so let me give you an example with another word. You know the word bro that you use with your friends? What's up, bro? Kind of like that. But you know how, depending on how you use it and who you use it with, you could sound like a cool guy, or you could sound like a total idiot. Make you sound cheesy. So in a similar sense, I personally feel like I have to be careful when I'm using this word. A lot of people who are learning how to speak Japanese would come up to me and they start using the word ore, but sometimes by doing so, they make themselves look like they can't really speak Japanese even more so. Alright, fine, Joe, then what do we do? What do we say then? Well, here's what I do. I would often use the word boku to describe myself. Boku is a more humble way to say ore, but not too formal as to saying watashi. But you have to know when to use this too, because if you're the type of person who wants to be a badass, if you call yourself boku, you're not gonna sound too hardcore. Or if you're talking with your close friends, maybe, depending on who you're talking to, calling yourself boku can make it sound like there's a little bit of distance between you and the friend. Or make you sound a little bit corny, cheesy. But this is what you gotta get used to. You start to get the hang of it the more you interact with people who speak Japanese fluently. It's something that you'll start to understand little by little. But if you have questions about certain situations, which word to use, then you can totally comment me, ask me questions. And no, don't ask other people in the comment section. Just ask me, Sensei Joe. 'Cause I'm so much better. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, now let's talk about how girls refer to themselves. You can say watashi, like guys do, but it's a little bit different for girls. You can say watashi for both formal and informal situations. This is probably the safest way to call yourself. This is the most proper way to call yourself in both casual and proper situations. Now these days, a lot of girls refer to themselves by their own names. So it sounds like you're referring to someone else, but it's actually about yourself. Which personally, I feel like it would make you sound a little more unsophisticated. Let me give you an example in English. So let's just say I'm a girl, and my name is Christine, and I was walking around referring to myself with my own name. Something like, oh my gosh, Chrissy is so hungry today. Like, Chrissy is not having a good day. Do you see what I'm trying to explain here? But these days, we have a lot of people referring to themselves by their own names. And it has kind of become the norm. And there's nothing really weird with this anymore. But personally, if I was a girl, I would just call myself watashi. It's just my opinion. There's also a lot of people who call themselves uchi. Uchi means my house. But you have to be careful because, first of all, this is not really a proper way to call yourself, and depending on the situation, it doesn't make sense. So considering all these complicated shit, I would recommend myself to just stick with watashi. Alright, well, there you have it. Best Japanese lesson in the galaxy. Until next time, I am your Sensei Joe. Saraba!